you like, damn, I just got this 29 thing down. I'm about to be 30.
Which one weighs more? Is it how they treat you, the mental, the spiritual, or does the physical really outweigh that?
If I start getting those type of problems, bro, I'm like, hey, they ain't even on me no more. Hey, man, the only thing that he need to be sending her early in the morning is spreadsheets and PDF about the business. Ain't nothing.
Bible verses.
Exactly.
That's the kind of generation we live in, man. We're just taking a bite out of each other and then we just put each other back in that jar and we leave it to other people to deal with.
Wizard of Oz. Her whole purpose was to get the back home. Period. Without them, bro, you think that white girl would survive that?
Let's get it. Yo, welcome to another episode of Stay Vibrant 365. It's your boy Hugo. Got my two co-hosts with me.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Up in the Weight _AP. You know where to find me, man. Hey, we got another good one. Got some juicy topics this time. It might make you mad, might make you glad. It might even make you sad. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know how we coming, yeah.
And we have a special guest introducing the wild flame, the one that goes by many names. Introduce yourself.
India, also known as Gentle Flame by India. I am on Instagram. I'm on Spotify. I am on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook as well. By Gentle Flame by India.
Cool.
Bet it up.
Normally, we start with introduction. Before we even start, I know we were just talking like about fun facts and stuff like that. Just a little icebreaker, if you will. No racial. What is your ethnicity, if you don't mind us asking?
All right, so because I get this question so often, and to be honest, 85% of the time people get it wrong. So I always ask, what do you think I am? What race do you think I am?
I would say a mix with Black, Puerto Rican. I'm not too sure.
Dominican, mommy? You definitely got an up north accent. I hear it.
I come from the East Coast, first of all.
Oh, so you from Cali?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, Cali. I come from East Coast.
New York.
But I am 100%.
I'm weak.
Huh?
You said what?
Say, that's the West Coast, right?
Never eat soggy. Yeah. East Coast. We on the East Coast though, so why you? Well, I guess we down south. So,
but I'm New England, New England, East Coast.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. No Puerto Rican.
I'm 100% Puerto Rican.
Oh.
Right here. Told you.
I swear. Since I've been out here, maybe 3 people have gotten it right.
Dang.
I got it right.
In so many different races.
I got it right. Oh,
you did.
Hey.
Good.
Well, welcome. We're definitely glad to have you as a guest today. And just transitioning to our topics for today. The title for today, I'm gonna call this one "Times Have Changed." In the world we live in today, everything is so different. Late 80s, late 90s, hell, even early 2000s. I would say mid 2000s when things kind of got really, really sensitive. So normally what we do is we dive into our Stay Vibrant inbox. And we look at what's going on in the world today. It was a lot of weird topics that happened last week to this week. So we'll just take a look at them. AP, you want me to screen share or you got it?
I was going to let you screen share. You probably got it already pulled up.
For sure. This one's about the teacher, right? And he was letting, the students kind of play in his hair. And a lot of folks weren't feeling that. Yeah. So I'm going to just play the video so we can get caught up and then we can, share our thoughts and opinions, past, present, and future.
We ain't ready for the live vibe just yet.
Nah, I think so. I think we are. I think live, it would actually, it not show?
Bro, we'll be canceled, bro.
Oh, for the stuff we be saying?
We'll be canceled, bro.
I'm what am I doing wrong?
The stuff I got to go back through and edit, man, I'll be I'm glad I'm editing this stuff.
I'm trying to find a little, wow, there's a button right there. Also share your audio. I'm tweaking.
Yeah, okay.
Don't judge me.
I ain't judging. I ain't said that, bro.
Judgment-free zone, right?
I don't know about all that.
Judging a little bit. I feel like you're judging. I feel like you're judging.
But you already know when it comes to me and you about technology.
They swear I'm like an old man.
He is. Oh my God.
Sorry. All right. Can you see it now? Can you hear it now?
Internet is torn.
There has to be a line drawn.
I personally didn't see anything wrong with it.
What would you do if a school teacher let your child get the rat tail comb and take out their braids at school?
It gets taken out of context.
This teacher in the DMV that says his students are his besties has millions of people talking.
They see me as a big brother or a father figure, as some of them say.
Parents in PG County are stepping into the shade room.
This is not the appropriate place or time.
Mixed reaction on what's appropriate and what's not in the classroom. And is this grounds for termination? The shade room just got an exclusive update from the school district who's clearing some things up about this teacher and his work status.
Some adults genuinely have a good heart.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. On TikTok, Marquise White says that he started out as a substitute teacher at the Maya Angelou French Immersion School in Hillcrest, Maryland. 4 years later, he was promoted to a full-time science teacher. Not only was it a dream job, but his students really love him too. So much so, they call each other besties.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about this, bro.
Okay, bet. All right, let's play one more, and then we can gather our thoughts.
Some of the messages that they've been sending me. During this time. Hey, bestie. I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay. Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things.
Messed up, bro.
I'm over here running my mouth. I was saying, I'm gonna pull up I've just pulled up all the videos like in chronological order here.
Okay.
And basically all I was saying was, this is what I mean by like, times have changed, right? And reason why I like say that is because inappropriate, maybe, but do y'all feel like times have changed so much and everybody's so sensitive now, like that this seemingly harmless act can be viewed as like vulgar?
Yes.
And when you say vulgar, what you mean, bro?
So when I say vulgar, I just mean like inappropriate, like this shouldn't have happened. Because like just looking at like some of the comments, right? Some of them are saying like, you have cosmetology classes in like high school.
Yeah, that's true. But were they in high school? I don't really think they were. I think they was in middle school. Man, he's a good teacher. You can tell that he's a good teacher by the way that he's expressing himself about his children, about the kids that's in his classroom. We don't have teachers like that today. Teachers don't care. Teachers there to get a check nowadays. You see how these teachers treat these you see how these kids treat these teachers nowadays. They there to get a check and that's it. I feel like because he is a black man, and I'm gonna put the blame on our community. Bruh, this is harmless. He's already got a camera in front of his face showing you guys, hey, this is nothing that I'm trying to be with these kids or anything like that. Us as black people, always trying to see something wrong with something that other black person is doing. He's really making an impact in these kids' life, and you can see that how he feels about them. And the thing that upsets me is we the ones that got him fired. Yeah. I understand he's a male teacher. I don't care if you do frown upon male teachers. He is a black role model. He's being a role model to these students. These kids are going to grow up and maybe one day want to get into that field of cosmetology and do hair. He's allowing them to do that. It ain't no ill will.
Yeah.
But it's
India, what you think?
crazy.
I didn't see any ill intent behind that. None. It was an innocent act. Like, he literally had a hair appointment. So he had the kids help take out his braids so he could go get his hair done. There was no harm in it at all. And I'm a mom, and I don't, like, if that would have been my kid, I don't see anything wrong with it. I honestly don't. It's not,
All right, so okay, so professionalism though, right?
Yeah.
I can see where they're coming from, right? Let's take race out of it.
But it's gonna come up for sure in the next one. It's gonna come up, bro.
Okay, all right, bet. I see where you're going.
No.
Go ahead.
I see. It's not even about race. It's about us. It ain't even about the other teacher that was letting the students bedazzle his head.
That was skin on skin contact.
But
exactly.
You
Right?
stupid. But you know. But I'm just saying, it's about us. We have painted a light to where nothing that we do is good enough or is always harmful. And it's already this thing between black men and black women and stuff like that. Kill that nonsense, bro. Like, it's crazy. I got a head full of hair. I've had girls playing my hair when I was in high school, taking my hair out. This is what girls like to do.
It's hypersexualized though, and that's one of the problems, like you said, like in like our community. It's always like
so sexualized. Why?
Yeah, and a lot of times that isn't really the case. But you also have to remember there's a time and a place, right, for everything. And
true.
I get in this day and age, this is what I mean by times have changed, right? Back in the day, like, I'm just reflecting back on some of my coolest teachers, right? They might have cracked a joke or like, they might have like roasted us back or something like that. There weren't no teachers touching no kids, bro. Like, that just wasn't what it was.
But was he touching kids? The kids was just touching his hair,
was touching his hair, bro. Like, there's still... So here's what I'm getting at right here.
I've known teachers when I was in high school, bro, let the girls braid their hair.
Females, not males.
But still, it's hair. That's a double standard.
It is. And nobody's saying it's not like fair, but no, it's definitely a double standard. This is a grown man. Like, now I understand connecting with your kids, right? Connecting with your students, making them engage, making them love learning, making them feel like when I'm in class, like I'm more than just learning about the subject. I really have a model, right? And a figure that I can relate to in a sense and emulate, right? But no touching. That's my thing.
I get that. But, for sure.
See, because it was probably just that one time. Like, what's the harm in that?
Oh, no. That was the one time that it was recorded and it went viral.
No. He's been recording his class the whole time.
Yeah, but, like...
But he's been putting TikTok videos.
I understand, yes, he's the teacher. The student, there should be no touching each other, of course. I get that. But literally, it happened to be one time, which it happens to be recorded, and it happened to go viral. Right?
All it takes is one time. And then listen, and then this is how the allegations go, right? They can say that you did something. So now you don't even want that associated with your name, because think about how many teachers actually have been fired over allegations that aren't true. And it was just because they were associated. And it was like, hey, the school is getting too much press. We still got to let you go because you as the adult should not have been in that situation. Okay. I get trying to relate to your students. Like, even nowadays, right? I can see your teacher texting you, telling you, hey, you missed this assignment, right? But like, I can see where some of the parents are coming from. The bestie, like, and I get that's how young women talk, and it, like, because you have, my two lovely daughters, right?
I'm catching up on the slang right now with my niece and nephew. I'm like, dang, I've been out the loop like this. This is crazy. But yeah, it's
like, and I'm not saying what he did was fully wrong. I'm just saying there's a line.
What
It is.
I feel is like there was no ill intent behind it, though. If he would have done it with some malice, then
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, nah, that shouldn't have been done. But there was none. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see that. I didn't see
So
it.
you're telling me if your daughter was texting a male teacher and you see messages like bestie,
No, they weren't texting
you
him.
see
They
a
weren't-
no, they were texting him and they were calling him bestie. Like even the last video we watched, we can recap.
But I thought that
He
was
was
on the
reading text messages.
I thought that was the comments under his TikTok videos because he
No, these are
has a
text
page.
messages from his students.
Show the text message, bro.
Bruh, I'm gonna run the video again. But India, I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'm gonna let you before I play the video. You were saying your daughter, right? I paint the scenario for you. Your daughter texting a grown man.
No, see
What'd you
now
say?
it's one thing helping him take out his hair. That's one thing, right? Now, texting, you don't need to be texting my daughter.
And sorry,
You don't
AP,
have
I want
to.
you to read this. What does
Yeah.
this say? One student's text message reads what?
Oh, yeah.
Let's say okay.
It's a grown man, and I mean, okay, cool. You passionate about what you're doing, but like this crying on the internet, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he lost his job. He could be, I'm gonna say
Who
this though.
records themselves crying, bro? Never in my child male life, bro. I will go in a corner before I let somebody see me crying. You telling me you set up the camera like, all right.
No. He gotta. But you gotta
let me
understand
force
this
these
too.
tears.
It can't be like this.
yeah.
It could be like this too. He could have been like just on. He has an online presence, so he could have been like, "Hey, I'm getting on live. Hey, it doesn't matter. We could probably hit a topic and be like, dang, bro, hold on, man, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Something could strike us while
bro,
we on
he's
camera.
Like he's snotting and tears dropping. And I'm not saying he's faking because I don't know his feelings and I don't know his emotions.
This man he's out of the job now. This man probably,
for sure.
hey, in this economy right now, bro, 2 paychecks away from being on the street.
Listen, look at this comment right here. This one's pretty interesting. So in 2024, a full-grown man to go into the women's bathroom, but a teacher can't build a strong relationship with his students. So I'm on the fence. I see like where people are going with it, but as again, you gotta have boundaries. You gotta have boundaries. I would not have. It's not even that I wouldn't have letting this be recorded. I would have told the young ladies no. You can't touch me.
Okay.
Because again, and we are gonna have to bring sex into it. Male and female. These are young ladies touching his head. Like, and I get like there was no ill intent, there was nothing sensual about it. You're just connecting with your students. He might have like the same type of relationship with his male students too. The reason why this got so much press, I feel, is because they were young women.
Yeah, they were young girls. It was in a school environment. And the thing is, school policies. That's something too that you have to look at.
That ain't even in the handbook. That's just a knowledgeable rule. Like that's common sense.
It's a handbook. It's in the handbook too.
No touching students, right? So you see these videos with teachers and students like fight. Come on, bro. No touching.
Yeah, but I can sympathize with him too, because it's like, okay, this man has been putting up TikTok videos for, I ain't gonna say decades because TikTok ain't been out that long, but he's been putting up videos for a while. Him and his students, kicking it. Just him and his students just getting along. It ain't like he's letting people know like, yo, these are the kids in my class and I love them. And I'm trying my best to be a good student. And plus I'm a black male in the workforce. So everything is gonna be up in a microscope when you're a black male teacher. Period.
Check this out. Mr. Hightower never touched his students. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's Steve Harvey show right there. When he was a teacher and he was teaching them kids, he ain't never touched them students in that show, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't touch his students, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
No, I agree. He ain't touching students.
He ain't touching his students, man.
His students are touching him. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but Don't make it sound weird.
All right,
Don't
we're
make
gonna
it
get to
sound
this
weird.
third one. I mean, I'm not trying to make it sound real. The facts are the facts, but he did have a retort to the negative press that he was getting because, yeah, I mean, he lost his job. You're passionate about what you do. Let's hear like what he had to say about it. Y'all ready?
Yeah, they get it.
Yeah.
This is your sign to bedazzle your teacher. Roll the clip.
On the inside, gotta keep the dream alive. Yeah, cause how the fuck we gon' get rich? Gotta get into the game, get out the bench. Know you tired of looking at us through the fence. Let go of your pride, get off the fence.
Why is this man not being publicly executed like I was? There's a few subtle differences, but we essentially did the exact same thing. This man is getting his head bedazzled, so they're not even touching his hair. They're literally touching his scalp. I have a teacher with students in close proximity to him. He's clearly a good teacher. He's clearly built a bond with these students. They feel comfortable with him, similar to me. The school year, letting his kids have fun, probably at the end of class, like my video. Students' faces are shown in the video. It's all over the internet. Working arduously to try to find everything to destroy this man, like y'all did. Are we not dragging this man through the mud like I was dragged through the mud? What's got you pissed off today? Before someone says it, everything that y'all tried to dig up about me was cap. I addressed every single thing that y'all tried to dig up about me to try to fit this narrative that I'm a monster. None of it held weight, and I addressed every single one of it. I've been transparent this entire time. I was never texting my students. People saw a video of me reading messages from my phone and automatically assumed that I was texting my students. They were emails, and I was reading my work email from my personal device. Next. Oh, he was shooting a shot. He shot a shot at a high school girl. Since when does joining a viral trend along with millions of other TikTok users equate to shooting your shot at someone? Since when does stitching someone's video and joining a trend equate to shooting your shot at someone? Next. Lastly, I don't know how the internet found out I was fired before I did. How does that work? It's exactly why we can't just see things on the internet and just take it and run with it. When you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. It brings me back to the question, why do we not have this same energy with this teacher here? At least with my video, y'all got a nice, in-depth, eloquently put explanation as to why I was getting my hair undone. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I firmly believe that I was attacked. And let me add this in here, mainly attacked by my own community. I was attacked by my own community for the most part. Anyway, I firmly believe that I was attacked because I'm a young, handsome black man. People who watched this video and thought anything weird or anything suggestive saw me, was attracted to me. I got tattoos. I got an attractive energy, attractive aura. You sense that through the video. And since you could sense that attractiveness, or since you were attracted to me, you projected your own thoughts and ideologies and traumas and experiences onto me and my children. And that is a hill I'm willing to die on 1,000% of the time. What else could it be? We got Peter Pan here essentially doing the exact same thing that I did, but he's not being attacked. About all this, we had several teachers come forth and show.
You said what?
Said that Peter Pan. Peter Pan.
Their videos. These were my video. Y'all got a nice in-depth of their students assisting
you went
them
on a
with
little
their
lengthy rant here.
No flash.
Oh,
I get it though. This in the video. If I was a female teacher, this would not be a problem. And y'all are proving my point. So I guess if I was a female teacher and I was palm colored, this wouldn't have been a problem. Let's stir the pot again. What do y'all think? Why was I publicly attacked when many other people doing the same thing are going scot-free? Y'all mad at me for creating bonds with my students. At least they're not fighting me. At least they're not fighting the teachers. At least my students aren't smoking crack in the bathroom. Y'all mad at me for getting my hair taken out. At least I'm not on the internet seeking validation from minors. This was a teacher that tweeted this. Miss A-Dog said, y'all think my 10th grader's looking at me? My sister, first off, out-of-pocket question.
Wow.
Who would even possess someone to come online and say something of that nature? Where is the dress code? Why are you going to school in yoga pants? Those don't even look like yoga pants. They look like long johns. Why are we going to school like that? And they look kind of see-through. Sister, you have the whole school looking at you. Probably the custodians as well. She's asking questions she already knows the answer to. She knows exactly what she's doing. Miss A, you got a wagon. Yes, they're looking. Everyone's looking. We got bigger problems here.
All right. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. That's what I was saying, bro.
So he definitely did say, and I'll be the first one. He said, assuming makes an ass I'll be an ass today. I'll
Yeah.
be donkey of the
You
day.
asshole. Not just what.
Right. No. I'll be that. Because again, it wasn't even that, it's the headlines, right? It's the headlines. The
That's what I be
headline
saying. People
read
don't like
text
to deep
messages, right?
dive and search and
Okay.
do their research, bro. That's why I don't run with everything on the internet no more.
Yeah.
Some of the messages that they've been sending me.
He said messages though. Like, who refers to an email as a message, bro?
Bruh,
Like,
I do, because in my job, I got to be in control of Microsoft Teams. Then I'm on Outlook. Then I'm on. It's another app too, but they all messages.
I'll give you that.
Send me a chat. Yes.
I'll give you that because
Send it in the chat.
my sister is a teacher too, and they do have like different like platforms.
Yeah.
Real quick, a lot to unpack. What do we think? Let's address that part first. What do we think is the reason he was publicly? And I mean, again, it's not just him. Other teachers have been scrutinized too. I think he's
yeah, for sure.
But what do you think was the reason that he was
first
put on blast?
it was online first.
Mhm.
But if they do their research and do their history, he's been putting TikToks and things like that. That's what kids like to do now. My nieces love to try to get me doing dances on TikTok. Shout it. I dance, but it's been a minute. And I don't know these dances that y'all know. So, but they love to do the TikTok thing. Like, that's just the culture. But he was trying to just allow his students, like, hey, I'm trying to dive in your world, as being your teacher. He was being transparent. He said that. He said, I'm being totally transparent here. And I think just because it's on the internet, people always going to have their own opinions and have their own type of whatever you want to say, just to say something about somebody. But the thing what hurts me the most is how us as Black people love to tear each other down, man. It's so sad. It's really sad, because it's like he's a Black male figure. He's a teacher. He could be a role model to a lot of these students at this school, but it's so because I don't know, man. We just got to be better as a people, man, by coming together, lifting each other up. At least he's in those kids' life. Some of those students probably don't even really have parents like that, to be honest. Because today it's like kids raising kids, and you see it all in the school system. These videos that they be coming out. I seen one video that came out. North Carolina student cussing the teacher out, smacked the teacher. Bro, this is crazy. But when something good, he's being transparent. He's showing, like, yo, I'm trying to be a part of these kids. I'm trying to be a role model. I'm trying to set the bar for these kids. I'm trying to be that for them. But we can't see a Black man doing that these days. That's what really struck me. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna go on no rant.
No. Making valid points. His first couple points were valid to me. And then he kind of went left when he was just like, because I'm sexy. That kind of threw me off a little bit.
Well, it was a lot of.
I was like, hey, bro.
Well, if you look at the comments, it was a lot of comments from different parents and stuff like that. Like, yeah, they were hitting on them,
Right. I mean, because sometimes young ladies can be a little facetious.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even know what that word means. Let me Google it real quick to make sure I used it right. Hold on one second.
And I'm up here saying that's true.
But I think the reason why it blew up the way that it did is because he's the first person to put something out there like that. You know what I mean? Even though, like I said, he didn't do it with any ill intent behind it, but he's the first one, and he happened to be Black. Let's be honest, right? Mm-hmm. So of course they're gonna run with it, and that's why it ended up going viral. But yeah, they're taking it way too far, I think.
And my fault. Like, I didn't mean facetious. I meant flirtatious.
Flirtatious. What facetious means?
Facetious?
Yeah.
It means like extremely unpleasant, like mean. They weren't being mean to him. They were definitely being flirtatious.
Well, I would say the parents were being facetious.
And that might not even be that. Yeah, the parents were being facetious. The students were being. But, I mean, he did have some valid points too. He brought up BBL teacher. That's crazy. That was wild.
No, but her it ain't even her being thick. the thing
It was the
is what
question she asked.
Yeah, and she put on the internet, and I'm like,
well, because she's seeking attention.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
all, you know.
Y'all think my 10th graders looking at me? Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That
We gotta
is-
get off of this.
But I will
That's
say
crazy.
though, I ain't heard anything about the pedazzle man, Peter Pan. I ain't heard anything about him. Why is this
I
such
feel
a
like
difference?
the caucus community is definitely a little bit more open and lenient, but I definitely bet there were some fathers that was like, hey, this can't happen again. There's probably a private conversation. So, yeah. So interesting. Sorry. I promise we ain't gonna take up like too much of your time. We just got like 2 more topics to hit.
Y'all gotta go to bed.
I'm working from home tomorrow, but
I feel you.
I'm getting off
I'm getting off
too.
at 1.
Don't get.
Okay, cool. All right, but yeah, no, definitely interesting. All in all, closing remarks, final thoughts on that first topic. My opinions. Don't be touching these kids. They're not your kids. Don't touch them.
Don't say it like that, bro. He wasn't touching the kids.
Don't let them touch you. Like, what do you mean?
Okay, but you making it sound like he a weirdo, bro.
It is weird. Did you see his do-rag and the nose ring? That's weird.
Oh, man, he might be.
Yeah.
He might be of the other community too.
Low key, you know what? It was a little suspicious.
That's
the way
what
he
I
was
was saying.
saying some of his words.
I was saying that too, bro, because I'm like,
suspicious.
he might not even be.
But then if he would have used that as like his defense, I'm gay. Oh, everybody would have shut the fuck up. Like nobody would have said anything.
That is
I'm like,
true.
oh, okay, that's fine. Then that's fine.
The LGBTQ would have came to his rescue and shut these remarks down. You know it.
That's crazy that
See,
the
this is the type of shit that gets us banned.
Yeah, but it's crazy that the LGBT whatever community, man, they got a stronger community than the black one.
That's crazy.
Wow.
They pull together like nobody's business. But hey,
I was watching Dave Chappelle the other day, bro.
Yeah, he's funny.
Them you know how many like complaints and stuff? Like they was trying to get this man really, really canceled.
Yeah, they was trying to ban him. But yeah, that's topic number 1. Teaching in the modern age, right? So next.
Just to show you how we rockin'. We go for that win, call us rocket. Yeah, and they love how we vibing. 365, now stay vibrant. Through the struggles and the pain. Stay vibrant. You gon' have some storms and some rain. Now stay vibrant. Now look at everything you overcame. Stay vibrant. I was on the ground and never change.